problem. We have to resolve it by nuanced debate, by giving appropriate weight to the need to have some secrets, the need to some investigation, and let's balance.
Let me bring in some places. It leads neatly to you, Tom. There is obviously an argument. Of course there is. That a government has to do to try and thwart future terror attacks. They've already indicated today that they thwarted through this process. Maybe they thwarted others. We don't know about that. But at what point do you draw the line, do you think?
Well, I think, Pierce, one of the big problems here has been that our society, the American people, and the Congress, and the media have basically said to the authorities, to the FBI, to the CIA, and other intelligence services, we will not tolerate one single terrorist death. And that's the problem. We had
Live from the FERD.
And 12 years later,
Let's get a snoot full of Pierce Morgan. Watch this. This is the conundrum. I hate Pierce Morgan. Son of a bitch, he's over here and sticking his nose in our business, but when he's on a side that I'm in agreement with, I love that bastard. Watch this. Watch.
See, I think it's a very good point. And what it comes down to, Alan, isn't it? It comes down to trust. I think Obama's big problem is that this comes so soon after first Benghazi and then particularly the IRS scandal, because there you have information being collated in an apparently normal, trustworthy manner and then being abused. And the fear here is that, they've done it once, they'll do it again.
You do it again.
Absolutely legitimate. But what we have to do, though, is take a deep breath. We have to examine what's going on. We don't know what we don't know. If it turns out that in order to focus on a particular individual, you have to go and get a specific warrant, that gives a level of protection. I don't like the secret court.
Here's the thing. Once you have that information, and they can get anything they want by the look of it, imagine come the next election. Right? Imagine Chris Christie, right?
Imagine.
Right? And they suddenly one person lower down the food chain. Chris Christie's been up to on the internet. I find something damaging. Once it's there to be abused.
We need to have fire.
Come on to him, Pierce. Come on to him.
Balances. We need great checks. Look, the Supreme Court the other day said you can get DNA from
Blah,
people who
blah.
are arrested for crime. If the only DNA you could get is that which is like a fingerprint, that's one thing. But if you can then use it to go and find the medical records, we need firewalls. We need safety. We shouldn't ever trust. But we need to think hard about this and strike the appropriate balance. We shouldn't overreact by taking away from our government essential technological powers that do, in fact, protect us.
Crush.
Is the biggest problem here new technology? In the sense, this wouldn't have been even an issue 15 years ago, because even if you wanted to, there wouldn't have been an internet or any of that kind of stuff available to invade. So it's kind of a symptom, really, of modern times, isn't it?
Well, that's absolutely true, that you would not have had this capability. I know during my career in the FBI, we didn't have this ability to get such huge quantities of data so quickly. But don't forget also, Pierce, these companies have the data. So whether or not it ends up in an NSA database somewhere so that it can be reviewed at a future time if an issue comes up, all of these companies have that. They're tracking your spending every day. They're tracking everything, where you go, what you do.
They're extracting from me right now. They're watching me, watching you, watching them, watching...
Those pop-up ads come up for you.
Yo! Yo!
The internet, the way you shop,
Yes.
you visited. So these companies
I get a kick out of this. Yeah, that's right. Cut him off, Pierce. Cut him off.
Trying to use the data for their own personal use, and the government having it in one place, having it in a bank, that gives too much power to the government.
Okay, it's a fascinating debate. I'm sure there'll be more
Fascinating.
and more debate to come. I'm very Tom, thank you both very much indeed. Coming up, a protest and a prayer. The valedictorian, whose defiant show of faith is going viral tonight. I'll speak to his father next.
Yeah. The guy recites Our Father who art in heaven. Goes viral. I burned the back fucking tires off my car. I get 30 hits, 30 views. Buddy says, Our Father who art in heaven. Whole world. Viral. Don't get me started. sports fans. Super OB10, here in the Hartford, here in the FERD. By God, I love you bastards. They went and fucked my channel up too. I'm sorry, frigged. They frigged up my channel. I've been upgraded, automatically upgraded to a new channel format. I have no idea what the hell's going on. I can't even access my inbox. I'm clicking and looking. Where the hell did everything go? Anyway, we'll get it sorted out. Y'all have a good one. Ridge, Silver, Chief, especially Chief, Pete, my friend, PW, Jeff. Oh God, there's so many of you to remember. Freaking Eagle. Anyway, powerful, tired. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Bye now. Y'all come back now here. 10 fucking 4. Oh yeah, that was one. Mr. Blue Roads. Remember him? Check his channel out. Get yourself some t-shirts and some double X before I get upset. Get some red fried potatoes for eating. Reckon. I know.